Hi, I'm Barbara, and welcome to beachwalks.tv, episode 597.
Okay, let's go, everybody. Hey, everybody, I'd like to introduce you to my older sister, Barbara, my big sister. It's funny, those family relationships, right? You know, they just stay with you. And she's here very graciously to take care of Lexi for the next 2 weeks while Seeker Cameraman and I go traveling to the mainland. So thank you, first of all, for coming and doing that.
You're welcome.
I know there's a lot of people on the list that would
they wanted to carry my bags. Yes.
Yeah, but I know it's still a sacrifice. Anyway, you know, this morning we were talking in the kitchen because there have been some conversations on the reef where it appears to me that people are pushing each other's buttons, and it's kind of just curious to watch how that process is unfolding. And anyway, I know it's certainly family members. That's where we first learn about our buttons. Barbara, you do coaching. Give us a tip that you might have for how people can unplug from those buttons that they have that other people push.
Right. I think the easiest thing in the moments when we realize our blood pressure's up or I'm excited is just to take a breath. Mm-hmm. It's the biggest thing I coach people in. Mm-hmm. And then I can start to think again, rather than react.
Yeah, that's perfect. Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Well, why don't we do that right now? It's a wonderful idea. You know, I finally learned late in life that those buttons actually are good things. I want people to push my buttons because then I can find out what they are. And sorry, we're interrupting their volleyball game here. Then I can unplug from them. But if I don't know they're there, and then I just sort of mosey along, getting irritated and not realizing that there's something I can do to change it.
Yeah, so using it as a power source for your growth, so that you're more free and can go with the flow, it's a great idea.
Yeah,
it's a great idea.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we looked up in the car on the way here the Hawaiian word for button, which is pihi. Pihi. And there's actually the saying in the dictionary was mai kaomi ike pihi, which says, don't push that button. So I think that's the tendency, to tell other people not to push our buttons instead of taking responsibility for our own buttons, which, like you said, much more empowering.
Well, and that's a lot of what you bring to people, the self-empowerment, and this is another opportunity for that, for sure.
Well, I have no buttons today that I am aware of. It is so beautiful here.
Yes.
And I'm glad you brought the nice weather with you.
My pleasure.
So thank you for that as well. And Lexi is circling us like, you know, a feeding frenzy here, wanting her ball. So I think we'll wrap up today's show. I'll give Lexi a little toss. Thank you so much for joining us on the reef. And I'm going to try and get Barbara to join us on the reef. She hasn't set up her account yet. But hopefully that'll be something that we do today, so you can talk to Barbara there on the reef and all the rest of us. So aloha, everybody, and malama pono.
Aloha.
Ready?
Woo-hoo. Go, girl.